Hey guys, it's Melanie at The Skin Deep. If you'd like to have more intimate conversations with your partner, you can with the Anne's Couple Edition card game at theskindeep.com/shop. Check it out.
How do you describe me to others?
Really intelligent and emotionally and intellectually.
That's what you're saying when I'm not there.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what I say?
Yeah, what do you say?
A huge heart. Like really, really kind human. Oh my God. We're not even 2 questions in. Oh, thanks.
I didn't think those were actually going to come in handy.
That's amazing. I didn't even realize those were there.
Yeah, I brought them in.
It's funny. What's your favorite imperfection of mine?
My favorite imperfection of yours? I don't think this is an imperfection, but I'm going to use this. I think the way you sing, doot, 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 whenever you are thinking about things, it's like you have your little sing song, or like la, 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 your little sing things you do. I think that's actually a perfection, but maybe some people would get annoyed by that and call it an imperfection.
Oh man.
All right. When do you feel closest to me?
I mean, there are 2. It's like when we're jetpacking and sleeping, and the other is when one of us is crying.
Mm-hmm.
I feel closest to you when you're crying.
Why?
Because you're being really vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
I know that like you're deep in something or feeling something or experiencing something that is really challenging for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you let me be there. And what's really, I think, special about us like having eye contact in that moment is like you're really letting me see you, as opposed to like hiding and shrinking into it. And I think that's an amazing gift.
Yeah. That's a terrifying moment.
What is that? When do you feel closest to me?
In the morning, I feel the most physically and emotionally close to you.
When you're getting up and I'm like still sleeping.
No, not that. When we're just snoozing nonstop.
Mm.
I don't know what I would do without a snooze button. I feel like that's like my favorite time to be with you. Snoozeville.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, what do you got?
Okay. What's one experience you wish I never had?
Being sexually assaulted. That really bothers me. It doesn't bother me nearly as much, or it doesn't dwell on me at all. But I think when we first started dating, it was really hard for me to grasp and to think about. And there are still moments when it will pop into my head, and it's really hard for me. Even though it's not my experience, it still makes me angry that you had to deal with that, and sad. I also think that the way that you have handled it and what you've done, I feel like in some ways it's what has led you to this path you're on now. And so, yeah. There's no part of me that wants to say I'm grateful for it, but I am really grateful for how you handle yourself and how you have been through that process, and at least as long as I've known you, and how you've used it to empower yourself and to tell stories and to empower other women too who've shared similar situations.
Thank you. Do you have any questions for me about that?
You want me to ask you you mean the same one?
Not necessarily. I mean,
Or about that specific thing?
yeah, what do you need?
I don't know if I need anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I need anything around it. Is there something you want to offer?
I don't know if there's anything I want to offer. I think your experience, your sadness, and your anger are your experience.
Yeah.
And I think it's important for us to all navigate those things, to fully navigate those things. I mean, I totally understand why you feel upset or feel angry or like would wish that that had never happened to me. I'd never experienced that. And while I would really love for you not to feel sadness or anger, I also know that that's your journey and your work. For me, like, I don't feel any of those things anymore. And I think I experienced something that a lot of women experience. And initially my experience of that was why? Like, why me? Screw this. I'm so angry and so hurt and so frustrated with the entire world. And then when I took a step back, I actually saw that like none of us are really set up to have our relationship with sex and sexuality empower us. There are a lot of things that did not work between me and that person that day. And rather than be angry at him or ashamed of myself or frustrated that happened or wish that experience went away, I, in some ways, I'm really grateful to have come out on the other side and have the perspective that I have and have this experience that really, I think, gives me a lot of empathy for what it means to be a woman in the world today. And I think there's really great beauty in having empathy for what it means to be a man. And that is 100% where what we're doing, I mean, not 100, right? There are so many things that follow that for us, that like dating you, being in a relationship with you, having the communication that we have is a huge part of why I do the work that I do in sex education and with the journal. And if not for that originating incident, I don't think I would have the same sort of passion and like want for change.
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you too.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know.
Yeah. If this were to be our last conversation, what would you never want me to forget?
If like there's anything that I can leave you with from our relationship, it is that you have the power to do incredible things and transform the world. And whatever happens, I never want you to forget that. Question it, lose it. Take it.
Who's dripping? Who's chopping onions in here?
You're crying too. You don't want that just you?
I'm not dripping though.
Okay.
Thank you.
What about you?
People adore you and look up to you. And I think you are one of the greatest leaders I've ever met. And you have unlimited power to lead unlimited numbers of people. And I know that you're going to change the world. And that you have been such a huge, you've had such a huge impact on my life. And made me a much better person. I'm really grateful to know you.
Hey guys, Melanie again. Thank you so much for watching. Currently on the set of The End. If you want to bring these conversations at home, check it out at our shop. And if you want to watch more of our videos, check it out below. Thanks.